But that's dope that you're gonna bring some gospel because you know you're gonna be sinning while you out there.
Hey man, if I'm out there by myself, you gonna get me some mischief somewhere.
You gonna get some raccoon pussy or something gonna come through late night. It's gonna be some caveman pussy or something.
You know, find me a cave woman, man.
Yeah,
Somebody else been stuck over there.
You a player, nigga. You gonna start singing, nigga. The cave bitch is gonna come out. Nigga, the cave bitch gonna look around the corner. You gonna be like, bitch, what are you? She got a pussy. I'm gonna fuck her. Fuck her down.
Fuck her down.
Fuck her down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'd like to welcome you inside the GGN. I'm your host with the most, Finding Nemo, aka Nemo Hose. And today on my show, special guest, his second time on the Shiazo, it's the one and only BJ, the Chicago kid, back in the motherfucking house. What's up, BJ?
What's happening, huh?
I'm Slow Motion Loved One. How you been, man?
I appreciate you having me again. I'm blessed, man.
Man, working hard or hardly working?
Man, good time to be me.
I love that. That's a good thing. That's a real good thing. Hometown, Chicago, Illinois, yes, sir?
Yeah, Southside, man.
Man, so what you feel about the Chicago music scene right about now?
Actually, I'm happy about the Chicago music scene. So many different individuals, so many different stories, so many different voices, so I'm happy that the world is getting a chance to hear more of Chicago, you know what I'm saying?
And what about the stepping scene? Because you know the stepping scene is real big, man.
Oh man, my pops and my uncles and my family, they real big on that, man. We have a good time when we get together, so that's a part of our lifestyle.
Man, you know, I love that stepping music. Man. You know, one thing about me, it's like this, they step off of this right here.
They step on that. My pops, they got a little stepper set at Sweet George's Brown in Chicago. They get soul food to step on like get drunk, man.
For real?
I say, Pops, y'all eat like this? Chicken, mac and cheese.
Yeah, that Chicago, that music scene, this stepping is gigantic in Chicago.
It's a lifestyle, man. Yeah, they stepped it out all day. Yeah, man.
Hey!
You know, one of the number one artists that they love to step to in Chicago is James Brown, for sure.
Off the top, right?
Because the drums, the percussion, the bass line, just the rhythm section alone gives them that, you know what I'm saying, thing. But they step to anything in Chicago, man. They step to Tupac, man, Snoop Dogg, anything.
Listen to this bass line.
They gangstered it out, huh? Like the gangster remix.
That's a Dana Howard right there. You understand me back in the days, that old gangster shit.
Yeah,
So you and Schoolboy Q, y'all got y'all hit with that studio, man.
I'm just sitting in the studio just trying to get to you, babe. But the song's so fucking dope, girl, it's hard enough for me to play. Tell the truth, it was you in this booth that I was playing. So I'm just sitting in the studio just trying to get to you, babe.
Man, big blessing, man. Shout out to TDE, man.
How did that even come about, you know, y'all getting on the record together?
I've been rocking with TDE long before the new, Climax and everybody understanding what they do. But the relationship I have with Q, he saw me one day. He was like, yo, I got this record for you, man. I'm going to finish it up. And when I finish it up, you know what I mean, I'm going to call you, do your thing. I was like, all right, bet. He hit me like maybe about 2-3 weeks later. When he hit me later, he was like, yo, man, but that record I told you about, I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm ready. I was like, all right, I'll be there tonight. You know, you show up, hit a record. When I heard, I was like, oh, shit. He's like, I know I want to say studio and I got a little melody for it, but I want you to take that and do your thing to it. So, you know, some smoke got in the air. We cooked up all the gumbo and, you know, out came studio. Yeah.
That thing blown up worldwide. You know, I go around the whole world. They loving that internationally.
And that's a blessing, man.
Yeah, that's a good thing to be able to have music that reaches people in different parts of the world. When you initially make it, that ain't the goal, but when you in there doing it, you feel free, so it's gonna spread around the world. That's what it's supposed to do, right?
Yeah, and too, it's crazy. Most people that made the song #1 probably never been in the studio in their life, so it tell you music is really just a feeling, man. It's a feeling. People are attached to that feeling, and when they attach to that feeling, it becomes a moment in their life. A memory is attached to that song, like a Friday night and something crazy happened. Every time they hear that song, they gonna go back. So music is powerful, man. I'm happy to be a part of it.
That's dope. So how did you get into music?
Oh man, back in the day, man, church in the streets, man. my family is like rooted in music. My uncle, he rocked with Smokey Robinson back in the day, played percussion, sang background, married one of his sisters at one time. So that was my first superstar that I've known. You know what I'm saying? That I was actually able to touch and come to the house and eat was actually a family member. But to know that I go to church and hear some of the most amazing vocals and know my mom and my dad was into that and my brothers was into this, and I go back to the block and I hear the craziest street shit. So it was a crazy balance of it all. And I feel like that's why I'm able to adapt on so many different records, because right now in my own spare time, I listen to Marvin Gaye. So you sample a Marvin Gaye record in today's day and age, and I'm still young, I live 2 lives in that one song. So I feel like I have an upward advantage, just period, when I get on records and do what I do, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's real dope. So what do you plan to bring to the table with your sound?
Oh man, I plan to bring out the balance, you know what I'm saying? It's the club and the turn up music is popular right now, but I'm a soulful guy, you know what I'm saying? And I do that as well, but I want to provide the balance, man. You know, it's a lot of that, and I turn up too, but I mean, when you get out the club and you actually gotta chill, and you probably done stayed your ass out too late and you gotta figure out how to get your girl back in the morning, that's when you play that BJ shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm the balance. I am the guy that help you continue living it and continue to have the things that you love. I'm the balance. That's what that is.
So who are some of your influences?
Oh man, everybody from the Winans, Clark sisters, down to Willie Hutch, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, D'Angelo. Man, the list goes on and on. Dog. Man, who else? Lil Dragon. The list just goes on and on. Everything from gospel to Dixie Chicks, everything, country music. I listen to a little bit of everything because when I hear new music, it's always reminding me of something that I've heard before, and that's my way to approach, you know what I mean, my way into new music, you know what I'm saying?
So tell us about that new EP you got coming out.
The Resume, man. I hope y'all ready, man. The Resume is titled The Resume not because of who I work with or what I've done before, but it's simply I want to be the new R&B singer for every woman. I want to be the new favorite guy that they listen to. That's my job. So I'm putting in my application. That's the resume.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great way to do it.
Appreciate it.
So is it coming out this year?
Yeah, it's coming out this year. We got a drop for y'all in November. I can't give y'all exact date yet, but November we gonna hit y'all hard. We just gave them free music and free videos on bjtck.com. So man, you can stay tuned. You gonna stay following up on what's happening.
Tell us about that current single, Perfect.
Oh man. Shout out to Fab and Jeremiah. They killed the song called Slim Thick, but I was such a fan of that record, I kind of wanted to take it in and do my own little thing to it. So me and my man Marcus Kinsey and my engineer Joe, we got together and did our own rendition of it, but I wrote my own verses, kind of sang the hook my way, put new whole production all around it like it was our record. And the label loved it so much, we just gonna rock out. So shout out to Motown as well.
Dope. So they said you performed at Made in America. Was that your biggest audience, and how was it?
It wasn't my biggest audience, but it's the biggest audience I've performed in front of SBJ, the Chicago kid. I traveled the world with a lot of artists like Usher and Jill Scott and Anthony Hamilton, Fox, but in the peak of their career. So I've witnessed some of the biggest crowds that I could possibly imagine. But me as an artist, I felt like I had to own that moment. And that was the first time we performed that song as the song being #1. So a part of the dream when you're 13 or whatever age you are, when you really know you're gonna do this shit, part of the dream is seeing everybody actually sing all the words to the record. So me and Q told ourselves in rehearsal, we was like, yo man, we ain't singing this hook, yo. We gonna make them sing this shit. I was like, I'm with it, because that's a part of the dream, hearing that feeling. So we kind of stole that moment. But every other time I sing the hook, yo, I got y'all.
But you gotta bask in the moment at times,
Yeah.
you did?
Sometimes you gotta steal your own moment because this life goes so fast.
in it. Yeah, you have to baptize yourself in it because it's a good thing so you can know what that feeling feel like. So you can search for it again and try to make something that's just as magical, if not bigger or better.
I dig that.
No, Omaha? I can't even fucking pronounce where the fuck the weather is coming from. Omaha, Nebraska. It's fucking cold as shit. Make sure you bundle the fuck up. And if you don't have anybody to bundle up with, you fucking shit out of luck, I'm sorry. Cause you're gonna freeze to death.
I'm hearing that talking, that talking don't matter. I walk in this bitch and I shine like a light, man, my wrist is a lantern. You niggas hating, I'm throwing that money, you think it's Atlanta. I'm all on the plane, look, I'm talking to chicks and I'm thinking about landing. Fresh in the city, I'm fresh like I'm Diddy, these bitches, they want me. It started with 1, but it ended with 2, look, it's 3 in the morning. She calling up bitches, I'm calling my niggas, I think it's a go. I'm letting you know. And man, that shit perfect.
What other projects or collaborations are you working on?
Man, a little bit of everything, man. I'm still over there rocking with the TDE fam and new stuff with the Futuristics, two co-producers, Mike and Keys. It's just, like I said, it's a good time to be BJ the Chicago Kid, man. But keep your eyes open because a lot is coming. But right now, pay attention to me and everything else will spread from there.
You want to hear something?
Man, why not? No doubt.
Take one of these things right here, man. This one of the things that killed John Wayne, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'll put some fire on the tip for you, too, so you can get cracking like me. Oh, boy. So quick, so fast, vivid.
You know I'm the backwood guy, but when I'm smoking with dog, you gotta smoke what he smoke. You know what I'm
you
saying?
get a backwood, I'll let you roll up one.
No, I adapt to my
Some like
client.
KK in there. Okay, when we inside the smoker studio, everyday people, AKA real nigga shit, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. You can answer to the best of your ability. What's the first thing you do or think of when you wake up?
Get money.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Favorite pair of shoes of all time?
Air Max 1s.
Black or white?
Black.
Ass or titties?
Both.
Favorite drink?
Hennessy straight.
Favorite sports team?
The Bulls.
Megan Good or Taraji P. Henson?
Both.
Weekends or weekdays?
My weekends are weekdays and my weekdays are weekends.
If you were stuck on an island for a whole year and could only listen to 3 albums, what would they be?
I'll take Voodoo, D'Angelo, Late Registration, Kanye. I'd probably take Aretha Franklin because she could kind of give me my gospel and my soul at the same time since I can only take 3. It's kind of hard pick, man. I could kind of give you another 3 at the same time 5 minutes later, man.
All right, this shit right here is called Finish the Sentence. I'm gonna start as you finish it. I always wake up.
I always wake up, think about the money.
If I could work with anybody dead or alive, I'd want to work with.
Marvin Gaye,
If I could see anybody perform dead or alive, I'd want to see.
Michael Jackson,
I look for blank in a woman.
strong qualities.
If I wasn't a sensational singer, I'd be a.
I'll be a designer, for sure.
My favorite position is.
From the BZAG,
I'm BJ the Chicago Kid, and I'm a.
star.
In a real way. From the bottom to the top, top to the bottom, we want to thank our special guest, BJ the Chicago Kid. He got a single out right now called Perfect. Got the EP coming real soon. #1 single around the whole globe, but Schoolboy Q Studio, you know what it is. So let them know where they can find you at in case they're looking for you.
Hey man, BJTCK.com. On Instagram, I'm BJ the Chicago Kid. Twitter's the same joint, man. All the regular spelling, BJ the Chicago Kid. Yeah, the album is in stores now. Well, it's not necessarily in stores, but it's on iTunes, man. So you could get it from your phones, you could get it from your computers, however you want to get it, but it's available, man. Rock with me.
Church, preach, tabernacle.